Testing, 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 testing. Testing, 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 testing. Testing one, testing two, testing. Woo! Oh my! And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner, and welcome to Shoreline Sharks Hockey, along with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. We are back again here at the Northford Ice Pavilion as the Shoreline Sharks are home today to take on the Crusaders of Worcester. I always have trouble saying that name. Anyway, the Crusaders wearing their black sweaters with purple arms, gray or white numbers, I guess white numbers, with purple trim names on the bottom of the jerseys. Purple stripe on the bottom, black shorts, black socks with purple stripes, and in between the pipes is going to be Lucy DeCare getting the start here for the Crusaders. And down at the other end, your Shoreline Sharks rocking their beautiful home white sweaters with the green shoulders, black numbers, black names, green trim around the numbers, green and black stripes along the bottom, black shorts with green and white stripes, and white socks with green and black stripes. And in between the pipes today, we've got Ariana Bartolome and Kira Sweeney. We'll see if Bartolome gets the start. She usually does. And about halfway through the affair, Sweeney will come in and finish up. All right, this is U14 ladies hockey. We play 15-minute stanzas here. Icing and offsides are in effect. There is no delayed offsides. If you're offsides, it's an automatic whistle. If you're shorthanded and you still ice the puck, it is icing. If it's tied at the end of regulation, there will be no sudden death or sudden life overtime. Each team will get a point. You will get what you get, and you don't get upset. You go home. And body contact is illegal here. It is legal in the PWHL. I think we covered everything on penalties. If you should take one, or 90 seconds, not for 2 minutes. All right, I think we covered everything. I want to remind you that today's game is brought to us by our very good friends at Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors. Ladies and gentlemen, there is nobody better than Paul. He has been in the industry right here in the New Haven area, building homes and doing renovations for over 30 years. Whether you need a brand new home, an extension on your home, bathrooms, kitchens, dining rooms, windows, sidings, man cave or she shed, give Paul a call at Paul Johnson Builders or General Contractors. Like I said, he's been in the business for 30 years. He takes so much pride in his work. He's an honest man, does a great job. Fantastic guy, fantastic business. So please, if you have any home improvements that you need coming your way or an estimate, please give Paul a call at Paul Johnson Builders and General Contractors. So thank you to our friends. And we are about ready to get underway as the two lady teams here are going through their warm-ups. Sharks in their white, green, and black. Sharks coming off a big win yesterday over the Yale Bulldogs, 2-1. The late game winning goal right there by number 28. You see her skating in with the puck there, Sid Michelizzi. And she buried the biscuit with about 4 minutes, I think, or so left to go in the affair. And the Sharks held on as Yale had a power play for the last 2 minutes. They pulled the goaltender. It was 6-on-4. And the Sharks held on to the victory 2-1 yesterday here on home ice. So they're looking to make it a sweep for the weekend, a 2-0 weekend if they can here against a very tough Crusaders team. who are coming in. We've played these guys before. This is our third game against the Crusaders. We have yet to beat them. We tied them once and we lost to them. I think it was our first game of the year, right? It was away at their building, right? That was our first game. We lost 3-1. I'm sure both of these teams are a lot different than they were back in early September when the season got underway, which seems like, oh boy, how long ago now does that seem? All right, well, that's going to do it for warm-ups, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you got your sarsaparilla poured high and deep. Hope you got your sandwich ready to go. Hope you got your purple bag of Doritos and Funyuns ready to go. As there's the buzzer, warm-ups are over. And it's nothing better than this time of day, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, I'm talking about game time here. So welcome to Shoreline Sharks Hockey at the Northford Ice Pavilion. All right, Sharks, their pregame ceremony. Getting their groove on. But I'll tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Girls hockey, there's nothing like it. This is our first season ever playing on a girls team for our daughter. And boy, oh boy, I'll tell you. I don't think Michelle and I have ever had this much fun during a hockey season. We know Sophie hasn't. It's just a different atmosphere with the girls. And a better atmosphere, dare I say it. So hopefully your son's not tuning in. All right. Where he might be. Hey, Lukey. Say hi to Fred. All right. Sharks over to the coaching staff to get some last-minute instructions. Go this way really, really fast. If something gets in your way, turn. All right, the goaltenders now. One of the goaltenders is in there, Lucy DeCare. DeCare. The goalie for Worcester. Worcester? Worcester. I did it right? Oh, Worcester. All right, let me see if I spell it out, maybe I could. I have such a problem saying that town. How's this? If I say it like this, would that make sense? Worcester? Yeah, I think I got it now. All right, leading in now, Bartow getting the start. Low on right wing, Johnson on the left wing, Montalbano picks up the puck now. Both Montalbanos scored yesterday for the Montalbano family. Both Kendall, number 42 out there, and her brother Bryce, number 11, scored in the game we did last night, a high school game. Quickly now, low with an opportunity. It rolls right to the netminder, DeCare. And she'll cover up, and there'll be no further play. Or DeCare. I think it's DeCare. So just 15 seconds into the affair, an opportunity there. As Lowe broke in. Lowe right behind Bartow. Bartow wins it cleanly back to Montalbano. Montalbano lets the shot go. Tipped in front by Lowe. By Bartow, excuse me. And that one, a nice stop there by the netminder, Lucy DeCare. On the faceoff now, number 19, that's Elizabeth Barnes. Another faceoff win cleanly there by Bartow. 2 for 2. Montalbano couldn't keep it in, and back the other way now. Down the left wing they come. Walking in, letting the shot go. Saved by Bartolome. The rebound still lie there. Johnson had to get it out of the way. Nice job by Sharks to get back and get to the rebound. That one lofted out to center. Bounces down on the Crusader stick. They turn and go with it now. That's Lorelei Leclerc. That's a lot of L's. Sending it behind the net now. Montalbano giving chase. Montalbano over for Bonner. Bonner in the corner. Trying to help it along there. Warded off there by Donovan. As they get it up to Michelizzi. Michelizzi got it out up. And now down the left wing now Zabrowski. Chloe Zabrowski, number 15 in your scorecard. Couldn't track it down. Over center ice there. Bonner sends her lady flying. Play allowed to continue. Bonner wearing number 4 out there, looking more like number 5. Dennis Potvin on that one. Behind the net now. Munoz found it. Got it over for Bonner. Up now for Machi. Machi couldn't get it out along the board. Sent back down low. Munoz tracking it down behind the net. That came out in front dangerously. Bonner got it out of there. The Crusaders still have it behind the net. Munoz dug it loose. Changing direction, sending it off into the corner. Zabrowski chases it down into the corner. Sharks have 3 ladies up against the wall there. That's not good for math. But away comes Michelizzi with it. Michelizzi gains the red line and he'll dump it in. Sharks will get some fresh fins on the ice. 13-15 to go here in the scoreless opening stanza. Backed away now. Here comes Warren. Warren through the neutral zone. Taking away the real estate there was Johnson. And on it quickly now, Montalbano. Montalbano up for Bartow. That's sent in. Knocked down now by Annabelle Johnston. That's Johnston now with the cross-ice pass. Lipinski read that one nicely and kept it in. Good play there by Alina. Along the boards now, Montalbano pinching in. Montalbano. Belly full of flapjacks. Pinches in and back the other way now. Here comes Warren. Warren with speed. Warren just is developing into an odd man rush here, letting the shot go steered aside by Bartolome. Good shift of direction there by Milne as it comes away to center. Nice play there by Anna behind the net. Sending it all the way down. Chasing it down there is Mia DeLuca. DeLuca hounded by Johnson. Johnson anticipated where DeLuca was going and met her there. Now turns the puck over. Johnson. A little bit of a forehand slash there across the 4 there of DeLuca. Good to see Johnson arriving in ill humor. Into the corner now. Bartow. Bartow giving chase. Munoz at the point. Crusaders, Lowe pinching in there. Bonner trying to keep it in. That's sent ahead now. A foot race ensues now down the left wing. Munoz coming over to get to it. Munoz ties up her lady, trying to get it in front. Off the pad of Bartolome. Dangerously there, Lowe. Sending it behind the net. The Crusaders on it there. They try to get it back in front. That went off the skate of Munoz. And over now, Bonner sends it to Michelizzi. Michelizzi right on the stick of Lowe. Beautiful outlet pass there by Sid. Here comes Lowe now. Lowe over the blue line. Lowe sending it in. On around it goes now. Michelizzi giving chase. Lowe left it in the corner for Zabrowski. Zabrowski cycling it down behind for Allison Lowe. Lowe got it out. Zabrowski pulls the trigger. Big save, the rebound. Pouncing on it there like a hungry hippo. There's the netminder to care. And there'll be no further play. 11:41 left to go here. Chances at both ends. Face-off won there by the Sharks. Zabrowski won the face-off. Sharks now 3 for 3 in offensive zone face-offs. But who keeps track of such things? Trying to get it down low now. When the Sharks win face-offs, the Sharks are much better chance of winning. The chances of winning go up exponentially. Sent ahead by the Crusaders now. Machi fresh on the ice. The ref tied that one up for a moment. That actually worked out for the Sharks. It's Barto. Over for Montalbano. Montalbano at her own blue line up ahead. Tried to get it to Machi. Did get it up to Machi. Machi giving chase there with Barto. Good puck support there by Caroline Barto. Barto sending the puck in. Digging, mucking, doing her homework. Sending it back behind the net now. The Crusaders will reset there with 11 minutes left to go. Milne pinching in. Nice job by Milne to keep the puck in. Reaching and sending it down low is Lipinski. Lipinski on it there. Hard around now for Pinto. Pinto trying to get the puck out. Montalbano kept it in. Montalbano lets the shot go steered aside by DeCare. On it now in the corner. Sending it hard around, but Milne read that like a fine piece of literature. On a Milne sends it into the corner. Machi will give chase. Sharks doing a very good job here, keeping the Crusaders hemmed in. The Crusaders spending a lot of energy just to get the puck there at the blue line. The Sharks can keep up this pace. That would really please the broadcaster. Good aggressive forechecking. Fantastic D-to-D puck movement there, but that one's intercepted. DeLuca walking in now 1-on-2. DeLuca with the spinorama move. Milne wouldn't have it. She went right for the body. Nice play there by Anna. Out to center now, tracking it down, losing the handle on it there with Samalis. And up ahead now, Worcester trying to get the puck in over the blue line, sending it across. Bonner picking it up quickly. Here's Bonner now behind her own net. Bonner up ahead as the Sharks try to break it out. Up ahead now, Johnson. Johnson down the left wing, taken away by DeLuca. DeLuca on the backhand slides it over. A little bit of room here for Worcester as they get over the blue line, but outside is the call. I really like the pace to this game that both teams have brought with them. You know, sometimes you wonder, late Sunday afternoon game, how the ladies going to show up. Well, I'll tell you what. Crusaders have brought their A game with them down from Worcester. And the Sharks, they brought their A game with them here to the Northford Ice Pavilion. Big hit there along the boards. Play allowed to continue. Great job by the official. Not calling it. Offsides is the call. That's what we like to see, Mr. Official. Let the ladies play. The more 5-on-5 hockey, the better. If it doesn't take away a scoring chance or it's not something egregious, no need to put your arm in the air, I say. Let the ladies settle it. They're all tough as nails. They'll be fine. Just let them both, a little bit of hitting, not far into the product. I think it makes for a better game. Johnson leans into Warren in the corner there. Zabrowski coming over. That one sent away to center. Chased down by Munoz. Munoz at center ice with it, circling. Gabriela Munoz. Her organization won last night in overtime against Hamden. Sent ahead now. Sharks get to it. Worcester coming through with it now. DeLuca. DeLuca over the blue line. DeLuca looking to cut back inside. Great job by Zabrowski on the back check. Do not allow that to happen. In the corner now behind the net, Zabrowski. Softly up. But the Sharks couldn't corral it. Now DeLuca. DeLuca, penalty coming up here against Munoz, I think. We're going to get a high stick coming up against Gabriela Munoz, letting the shot go. They score! Short angle play there. Delayed penalty was coming up against the Sharks, but the Crusaders move the puck around, and I believe it's going to be Johnston. Annabella Johnston is going to get credit with the goal, so the Crusaders get on the board. 1-0 is the score there, as they did a nice job changing direction behind the net. Short-sided goal there. With 8:46 left to go here in the opening stanza. Crusaders take the early 1-0 lead on the delayed penalty. Up ahead now. Here comes Michelizzi. Michelizzi pulling the trigger. That doesn't get through. Montalbano chops at it on the backhand. Michelizzi trying to find it. Comes away now. Back the other way. Pinto. Pinto stepping to the outside. Pinto tried to knife it straight ahead. That ends up in the corner now. On it there's Montalbano. Turns on it. Montalbano up for Michelizzi. Michelizzi, that took a weird bounce off the boards, but Michelizzi found it in the skates now. Up for Barto and Machi, a 2-on-1 there for a second, but didn't develop. Back the other way now. Down the left wing they go. Leclerc trying to get it down low. Montalbano lost it in her feet. Montalbano with it there. Bouncing puck came to the blue line. Comes out to center ice and turning on it there is Petrie. Tessa Petrie sending it across now. Milne backpedaling. Sending it all the way down. No icing as they rule that the Worcester players could have played it. Tracking it down now is Petrie. I'm sorry, Petrie or Petrie. There's two of them. There's Emerson and Tessa Petrie. Not sure if they are relation or if they are like Bubba and Forrest. That one's sent in, but there is no delayed offside. So an automatic whistle there with 7:43 left to go here. In the opening stanza, 1-0. The Crusaders leading it. A goal by Annabelle Johnson. Or Annabelle. Noah. And face off in the neutral zone. Crusaders trying to come away with it. Poking at it there was Lipinski. Bonner stepped up. And on the back check. The Sharks get to it there. Munoz lost the handle on it. Got it to Zabrowski dangerously there. Lipinski couldn't get it out. There's a chance in front now off the stick of Bartolome and sent behind the net. Crusaders with it now in the corner. Got it out in front dangerously. Crusaders doing a nice job operating behind the Sharks net here and causing scoring opportunities. Munoz lays the lumber into her gal. Bouncing puck now down low, trying to get to it. In front it comes now on the backhand. That went off the leg of Bonner. Still loose in front. Sharks trying to get it out. They chop at it. Couldn't get it out now. On it now, DeLuca. DeLuca sending it behind the net. Crusaders on it there. Got it out in front. Good stick there by Bartolome. Johnson checks it down. The center ice, but it's kept in. Turning on it there is Warren. Warren sending it down. And Sharks on it there. Crusaders giving the Sharks a very tough time. Getting out of their own zone with 6:44 left to go here in the opening stanza. 1-0. The ladies from Worcester leading the affair. Looks like the faceoff could have come all the way down. A penalty coming up here. All right. So Warren in the sin bin. I didn't see for what, to be honest with you. First power play of the afternoon goes to the Sharks. Montalbano with it now at the blue line. Montalbano stepping to the outside with it, letting the shot go. Doesn't get through that hit leg. Barto steps up. Barto gets it back. Barto lets the shot go through the screen. The rebound came to low. Pulls the trigger. That just missed. Here come the Crusaders now. Down the right wing, off the boards and in. Crusaders shorthanded for another minute and 5 seconds as Milne puts the brakes on up for Michelizzi. Michelizzi carries the puck out with room through the neutral zone. Michelizzi at the blue line. Slides it over low. They saying it was offsides at the blue line. All sides is the call. It's 6:10 left to go here. In the opening stanza, 56 seconds remaining on the lady advantage here for Shoreline. Sharks trail it 1-0. Face off just outside the neutral zone. Sent all the way down as Barto won it cleanly, but perhaps a little too cleanly. It's on it now. Montalbano behind her own net. Montalbano coming out from behind her own net now with the puck on the backhand. It's not going to do it. Sent ahead now there by Eagles. Stepping to the outside with it, Donovan. Donovan letting the shot go. Wide of Bartolome into the corner now. Montalbano on it there. Here comes Montalbano. That's a beautiful pass right on the stick there. Up ahead, had low for a moment, but a nice job closing on it there at the blue line by the Crusaders. Montalbano will track it down now inside her own zone. Go across the Milne. Milne and Lipinski. A little bit of miscommunication. Sharks can't get it out. Now Barto has it hop over a stick. That's knocked down at the blue line. 10 seconds left to go on the power play here for the Sharks, which really hasn't gotten much going yet. Here comes Bonner now. Bonner through the neutral zone. Bonner to the outside. Bonner with the puck. Bonner got to the blue line. Sent it in off the boards. Bonner down the right wing. Got it off in front. Machi following up there. The rebound comes back to Lipinski. Lipinski protects the puck. Bonner swipes at it. Bonner chasing it down low. Forcing it down low. On it there's Petrie. Petrie turning. Up the boards it comes now. Bonner retreats and keeps it in on the backhand. Sending it down low. Zabrowski giving chase. Along the boards now. Bonner got it down low in front. Zabrowski finds it. Machi pushing and shoving there. Into the corner it goes now. Machi against DeLuca. DeLuca comes away with it. DeLuca up the boards and the Crusaders trying to break out with it. Cross ice pass on the backhand. Dangerously there. Comes out to the neutral zone. Machi leaves it for Bonner. Bonner going across there to Lipinski. Lipinski with it. Lipinski sending it up the boards, but the Crusaders are waiting there. Bodies go flying there. Munoz sends her lady flying. 4:25 left to go here in the opening stanza. Sharks did a good job there hopping off the ice. Didn't want to have too many fins on the ice there. They almost did. Knocked down by Machi. Machi back to Bonner. Bonner chases it down now. He's got a lady on her back. Bonner on the backhand. Got it out to center. And following it up there, Warren. Warren seals off the wall and sends it all the way down. Into the corner it goes now. Warren walking in. Warren pulling the trigger. Big stop. Bartolome, the rebound. Gotten out of there by Bonner, but still not out of harm's way. On it now, Johnson. Johnson along the boards. Johnson dislodges the wand. Tried to go right up the middle. Sharks avert a disaster there. Blow gives chase. It's sent all the way back in, but offsides is the call. Well, the Sharks 0 for 1 on the power play thus far. 3:46 left to go. Here in the opening stanza, 1-0. Worcester leading the affair. Worcester. Well, face-off coming at center ice, they say now. They're saying Worcester may have put it in offsides. Oh, dang it, I had it. Here comes Leclerc now. Leclerc walking in. No, off the skates of Milne. In the corner now, Milne. Tying up Leclerc, taking her hands away. Good play there by Anna. As the Sharks get to it. Up the boards it goes now, out. And the Sharks move it out to center now. On it there is Johnson. Johnson tried to send it in. That hit a Crusader. His bodies fly there. Bartow goes sliding by. On it now is Warren. Warren sent it over Montalbano. Montalbano sent it over for Milne, but a little bit behind her, but that's all right. Anna tracking it down now behind her own net. Anna puts the brakes on. All alone back there. Difficult when you don't have help. Here's Bartow now. Bartow with the puck. Bartow going right up the middle. Knocked down by Machi. They're going to rule it a high stick. They're not. The same play on. Bartow carrying the puck in. Machi did not get back onside, says the official. No offsides is the call at the blue line. Under 3 minutes to go here in the opening stanza. The Sharks and the Crusaders. Two good teams going at it here today. Crusaders have had a little bit better of play here in the opening stanza thus far, and they lead it 1-0. Sharks looking to turn the tide here. Getting it down low. Michelizzi right at the cooker. Nice stop there by the care. Machi won the battle to get the shot away. Machi, Zabrowski, Michelizzi, Munoz, and Bonner out there for the Sharks. Face-off cleanly won back to Munoz. Beautiful face-off win, letting the shot go. Michelizzi tips it. She scores! Sid Michelizzi. A beautiful tip, a clean face-off win by Zabrowski. Zabrowski to Munoz. Munoz got the shot away. Sid went to the cooker. Absolutely fantastic hand-eye coordination there by number 28 in white. A gorgeous deflection down low. Nothing the netminder could do about it. And the Sharks tied up 1-1. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we see the importance of the face-off dot. And here's Michelizzi now. Machi following up. Knocked down by Petrie. Here comes Petrie now. Petrie over the blue line at the neutral zone. Petrie letting the shot go. Munoz had that go off a leg. And that's sent behind the net now for Munoz. Munoz carrying the puck. Munoz back there. No help. Lifted there for Machi. Machi with the puck. Gotta help out your defense ladies behind the net, girls. On it now. Pinto. Pinto turning. Pinto tried to go up the boards. Munoz closed off the real estate now. A foot race ensues into the corner. Bonner doing battle there. Bonner moves it along. Bodies go flying behind the net as Bonner and the Crusader was spilled. Bonner got back up, chopped it along for Lipinski. Lipinski's got Machi up ahead. Lipinski, Machi calling for it. Gets over the red line and dumps it in. Under 2 minutes to go here. 1-1 is the score. The goal just moments ago by Michelizzi. Knocked down by Eagles. Eagles hounded there by Bartow and Johnson as they got there quickly. And here's Bartow in the corner. Bartow digging. Trying to jar it loose. Got it to Johnson. Johnson pulls the trigger. Big stop there by DeCare. Good job by Bartow to get that puck loose. Bartow went back to get her wand. Milne keeping the puck in. Got it down low. On the feet of Johnson. Milne pinching in. Milne couldn't corral it there. Johnson impeded the progress there and turns on it on the backhand. Did get it out to center. Sent back in. Offsides is the call with 1:16 left to go here. In the opening stanza, you are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. Shoreline Sharks here today. A fantastic affair between these two heavyweight organizations. 1-1 is your score. There's another face-off win by Shoreline. Zabrowski won it again. Zabrowski and Bartow doing a fantastic job inside the dot. Walking off the boards now. Barnes lets the shot go. Bartolome with the stick save, and there'll be no further play. So now a defensive zone face-off here for the Sharks. Even more important than an offensive zone face-off. Elizabeth Barnes leans in to take it against Chloe Zabrowski. Zabrowski wins it cleanly. Oh, that really pleases the broadcaster. Zabrowski dominating the face-off circle. Michelizzi rolls off the boards. Right on the stick there, Zabrowski. Zabrowski makes the move at the blue line, and away she goes down the left wing. She's got low down the right wing. Tried to slide it over to Allison. And the Sharks were changing. Here comes Bonner now. Bonner off the bench on the backhand up for Lowe. Lowe in on the forecheck. Bonner trying to keep it in. We can't do so. Now she does keep it in. Lowe couldn't find it there. Taken away by Bartow. Good puck pressure here by the Sharks as they stepped up the tempo since the goal by Michelizzi. Well, since the faceoff win by Zabrowski. How about that? Hard around it goes now. Lipinski comes over to seal the wall along with Bonner. The Crusaders chip it out to center. That goes off the boards. Took a weird hop. Bonner ties a lady up, but this might turn into a 2-on-1 as Bonner gets pulled down at the red line. Stepping up, letting the shot go. Bartolome getting the waffle on it. As Machi comes back with 5 seconds left to go here. Sharks just want to keep it along the boards. And that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. The opening stanza, and it was a good one, comes to a close with your score at the end of 1. The Crusaders won, the Sharks won. We'll be right back. The start of the second period here on the Solu. No, my! And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Solu Broadcasting Network. 1-1 is our score. I'm your host, Scotty Bonner, along with my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, the lovely and talented Miss Michelle. This game all knotted at 1. Goals by Johnston and Michelizzi for the Sharks. Johnston, for the Crusaders. Sharks control the puck off the faceoff. Up ahead now, Lipinski. Lipinski over the red line, turns and sends it in. Bartow will give chase there. Machi on the right wing. Here's Lipinski now. Lipinski down the left wing. Lipinski protecting the puck. Got it back to the blue line, rolling puck. Milne tracked it down. Milne lets the shot go. Deflected on the way, and that just missed. Machi trying to get to it. Got to it, let the shot go, but never made it towards the net. As the Crusaders did a nice job blocking. Now that was read like a fine piece of literature as Bartow anticipated where that was going. Oh, Caroline looking like a chess player out there. 3, 4, 5 moves ahead at all times. Bobby Fischer style. Lipinski letting the shot go. That just missed. The wand still on the ice. The wand causing havoc there. That could have been advantageous for either team. Not sure if it helped either or hurt either, but back the other way now. Guess you could say it helped the Crusaders because they've got the puck. Sent all the way down. 14 minutes to go here. In the second stanza, Milne behind the net. Milne still with it behind the net, giving chase. Hounded there by Donovan. Trying to come away with it. Good crisp pass, and away they go now. Back the other way, Zabrowski. Zabrowski over the blue line. Lets the shot go. Big save to Zabrowski. Crashing to the cooker following her shot as she comes together with Pinto. Out to center ice it goes now. Knocked down. Munoz quickly up ahead. Sharks could not get back on sides. Zabrowski was caught behind the line there, but can't get mad at Chloe. She was diving face first at the goaltender at the time, so she did her best to get back. That is how you follow your shot, ladies and gentlemen. If you got a young lady or lad at home, show them that clip right there. You take the shot from the blue line, and then you make a beeline for the cooker, and you arrive in ill humor. If you got to dive with your face, you dive with your face. Kept in at the blue line now. Here's Lowe. Lowe down the left wing. Lowe sliding it across on the backhand. Back to the blue line. Beautiful play by Munoz with one hand. She lets the shot go. Save the rebound. Still there. Jamming it low. Another rebound. Bartow reaching across with DeCare to make the save. A beautiful stop there by Lucy DeCare. Bonner pinching in, keeping it down low. Here's Bartow now in the corner. Bartow turning quickly. Bartow with the move. Bartow wheeling and dealing. Couldn't get to the cooker. Sending it back out to the blue line now. LeClaire. At the blue line, Munoz waiting for a team to get back on sides, but that hit somebody on the bench. Oh, the Sharks came within inches there of getting the lead for the first time today, but a heroic save by the netminder Lucy DeCare. She dove across with the mitt to thwart Bartow and Lowe. Sharks have picked up the pace here. Thought there was a lull midway through the first period where the Crusaders were starting to take over the game, but Sharks have found their game once again. Thought the Sharks started well, had a bad middle of the first period and a good end of the first, and now looking sharp here in the early goings of the second stanza. Behind the net, back to the blue line, Milne. Nice play there by Milne, the seal of the wall. Get it down to Michelizzi. Michelizzi walks off the wall, tried to cut inside. That effort was thwarted. Good poke check there by Pinto. Along the boards now, they're digging, they're mucking, they're doing their homework. Back for Zabrowski. Zabrowski lets the shot go. Big save, the rebound pounced on there as Machi and Michelizzi were in the neighborhood. You always want to go in and jab a little bit at the goaltender, especially if she's got the puck underneath her mitt. Just a little jab, just to let her know. You always want to dig and dig and dig until the whistle and then dig one more time for good measure. And that's what I was always taught. Trust me, as a goaltender, you don't like people doing that, so you want to get them right in the mind. The ref talking to Machi, never placating the ref, saying, yes, sir, I apologize, you're right, I was out of line. Sometimes you got to tell people what they want to hear, ladies and gentlemen. Michelizzi got it down low now. Zabrowski pulls the trigger. Big flipper stop there by DeCare. And now Michelizzi on the turnover. She pulls the trigger, and the other flipper comes out. As the Sharks keeping the pressure on here. Zabrowski sliding it up now. Machi walks in. She pulls the trigger. Big save. The rebound eludes Zabrowski. And back out to center ice it goes now. Milne over for Montalbano. Montalbano softly up for Machi. Machi gets it in. Sending it in. 11:45 left to go here in the second stanza. Sharks with fresh legs. Johnson. Bartow almost caused the turnover. Now Johnson does. Johnson lets the shot go off a leg. Here's Bartow now. Bartow pulls the trigger. Glove save there by the netminder DeCare. As the Sharks are making life very difficult on the Crusaders to come out of their own zone here in the second stanza. Really love the energy, really love the game plan, really love the execution by the ladies here. And the face-off deep now in the Crusader zone. Crusaders win the draw. Bartow giving chase in the corner. Lipinski pinches in. Crusaders trying to come away with it. At the blue line. Kept in by Munoz as she stepped up. Johnson making a beeline for the puck and arriving in ill humor. Bonner kept it in for Johnson. Johnson across now for Bartow. Right off the stick there of Caroline. Out to the blue line. Munoz stepping up to keep a bouncing puck in with the Crusaders. Come out to center ice with it. Send it all the way down. Bonner will chase inside her own zone with 11 minutes to go. Bonner tried to get it to Johnson. That was stolen there by the Crusaders, letting the shot go. Bartolome makes the save. The rebound. Bartolome got to that. And chaos ensues there. Oh, Bartolome with two big stops down at the other end. Sent all the way down, but are they going to say it was icing? They didn't gain the red line? Or? Oh, nice stops there by Ariana Bartolome. As Donovan caused the turnover at the blue line. And face-off coming at center ice. I guess they're saying they're offsides. Beautiful stops there by Ariana. Here comes Samalis now. Samalis down the right wing, fakes the shot. Now lets the shot go. That went into Milne. Coming back to help out there was Zabrowski. Zabrowski's got Michelizzi wide. I don't think she saw her. Michelizzi had room. Zabrowski chasing it down now. On it does Petrie. Zabrowski against Petrie. Petrie did a nice job to win the battle. Sending it hard around now. Eagles. Running into Eagles there was Montalbano. Eagles gave Montalbano a little forearm shiver. Good to see the rest let it go. Letting the shot go deflected down low by Zabrowski and ends up in the corner. Crusaders on it there. Turning on it now to Luca. Luca carrying the puck out dangerously in front of her own goaltender, but getting some speed going now down the left wing to Luca. Protects the puck now at the dot. Walking in. Drags the puck. Big stop there as Bartolome kept the flipper on the ground. Another big save by Ariana Bartolome. Sent across now. Here's Eagles. Eagles with the puck. Montalbano stepping up, getting a chunk of it. Michelizzi had low up ahead. She saw her, but that's got to be offsides. It is. Offsides is the call with 9:45 left to go here. In the second stanza, Bartolome with a couple of big saves down at one end, down at the other end, DeCare. A couple of big saves herself. Both of these goaltenders keeping this a 1-1 affair. That's what you like to see. If you don't have a good goaltender, ladies and gentlemen, you do not have a shot. Here comes Bonner now. Bonner gains the red line and dumps it in. Into the corner he goes now. Bonner giving chase along with Machi. Not sent hard along. Bartow digging and mucking. Munoz pinches in now. Lipinski, the only one back. Lipinski on it quickly. Got it over to Bonner. Off the boards it goes now. Crusaders come away with the puck. They send it down low. That's Donovan. Into the corner it goes now. On it there, the Sharks, they send it out. I thought it hit a couple of people, so it should be no icing. Let's see. Doesn't go far enough anyway. Sent in there. Sharks, as they often like to do, very quick changes. That pleases the broadcaster. 45 seconds max, ladies and gentlemen. That should be your shift. Sent all the way down. If you're not exhausted after 45 seconds, then why are you out there? There's Milne now. Milne behind the net. The shorter the shift, the better. I love quick, short shifts. Get out there, run like a cheetah, and get back to the bench. Exhausted. Stick down there by Johnson in the passing lane, causing the turnover. Here's Lowe now. Lowe wins the battle. Tried to get it inside, but couldn't do so. Montalbano at the red line. She sends it back in, but the Crusaders pick it up. Here comes Warren now. Warren stepping to the outside, letting the shot go. Saved by Bartolome. Milne collects the rebound. And coming away with it now, the Sharks get it out to center. Johnson went back to get it. That advantageously hops right back to Johnson. Here's Johnson now over the blue line. Lets the shot go. Hit the Crusader. Right in the logo there. Can't really see the logo. I think it's a knight with a stick with a ponytail. There's a lot going on there. A lot of dark colors there on the dark jersey, so hard to see. And we got a goaltending change now as Kira Sweeney is going to come in between the pipes for Ariana Bartolome. Bartolome was absolutely fantastic here today. A lot of big saves there by number 31, keeping this a one-goal affair. Montalbano knocks it down, deflected on the way in. Michelizzi, did she touch it first? She did not, so it's going to be a high sticking call against the Crusaders. Face-off going to be, that was a high sticking on us? We touched it with an high stick? We did? Okay. Guess I'm... All right. Yeah, the ref seems to feel pretty confident about it. The Shark bench doesn't seem upset. I thought the Crusaders touched it. All right, so high sticking on us. Face-off win down low, letting the shot go deflected, pinballed to the left of Sweeney. There's Milne now. Milne in the corner. Milne trying to get it out on the backhand. Crusaders get it behind the net. Bartow came down to chop at it. Machi doing battle. Bartow, good puck support. Comes to Montalbano, up for Michelizzi. Michelizzi gains the red line. Michelizzi will dump it in. Into the corner it goes now off of Petrie. Michelizzi will head off for fresh legs as the Sharks change yet again. They do such a great job on the bench. Such a great coaching staff. Back to the blue line, letting the shot go. It was Munoz. That came back to the blue line. Bonner shifted gears there to keep it in for Lipinski. Lipinski sends it down low. Machi will chase it off into the corner. Eva Machi protecting the puck. Machi cycling it there. Got it in front. Dangerously came back to Bonner. Bonner on the backhand. Couldn't find it. And then away come the Crusaders. Good stick there in the passing lane as Bonner recovered. There's Munoz now. Munoz circling the way. Munoz seeing a lot of real estate. She can fly. Here comes Gabriela Munoz over the blue line. Left it there, letting it see Iconocla go. Oh, that was an onside kick. And it eluded the goaltender for a moment. There's Munoz. Love to see Gabby turn and go like that. She's a very powerful skater. Once she gets the jets going, boy, oh boy. That young lady can really, she's a beautiful natural skater. Bonner trying to send it up ahead. Couldn't get it deep. Knocked the side there. Bonner fell down. Bonner rolling around there looking like a 2-year-old playing in the snow. Well, she's having a good time, I'm sure. Sent all the way down now for Munoz. Munoz behind the net now. It's 6.5 to go. Munoz puts the brakes on. Munoz on the forehand. Munoz up the boards. The Crusaders are waiting for it there. There's the Sharks now behind their own net. Turning on it on the forehand up for Johnson. Johnson couldn't get the puck there as it's kept in by Theon, letting the shot go. And bodies flying in front there as Bonner collided with Donovan. Sweeney did a real nice job to find the puck. Bonner reporting back to the bench, looking like she had a disagreement with an abominable snowman. Abominable. Can you believe that? 6:18 left to go here. 1-1 is the score. Bartow low. And who's on the right wing now? Michelizzi. Face-off won by the Crusaders, and they get the shot away, but Montalbano tracks it down. Kendall Montalbano tried to knife it up to Lowe. Lowe found it. Lowe on the backhand sends it in. Bartow will give chase on the forehand. Lowe looking to jump on that. Lowe squeezing to keep it in. Michelizzi trying to get it to Bartow. Bartow finds it and sends it down on the backhand. On it now, Johnston. Johnston tried to go right up the gut and does split the uprights, and softly too, so it's not going to be for an icing. That's a good play. There's Milne now. Milne off the boards, right on the stick of Bartow. Bartow moving it over. Michelizzi will have to track it down. Michelizzi chops it ahead on the backhand. Here comes Lowe now. Crusaders do a nice job getting it back out to center ice. Montalbano hounded there. Donovan ran her over. And checking is going to be the call, ladies and gentlemen. And man, I'll tell you. Someday, ladies and gentlemen, someday that won't be a penalty. But for now it is. So checking is the call as Donovan. Well, said it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. That's not a penalty in the PWHL, and it shouldn't be a penalty here. All right, face off deep now. In the Crusader zone. Face off one, but sent away by the Crusaders. 1:25 left to go here in the power play. 5:26 to go in the second stanza. Sharks on their second power play of the afternoon. Pinsky turned over at the blue line. DeLuca trying to step to the outside. Milne got a chunk of that. Here's Manchi now. Manchi couldn't track it down. Sent across now. Montalbano will give chase quickly. Montalbano turning on it there. Montalbano over for Lipinski. Lipinski's got time. Lipinski, nice job to get that with one hand onto the forehand and got it in deep. That's a good play there by Lipinski. Giving chase now, Machi. Up along the boards it comes now. The Crusaders coming away with it shorthanded. Trying to cut to the middle they do. Up for DeLuca. Bonner turns on it there. Bonner for Lipinski. Lipinski found it, chipping it up ahead. Zabrowski giving chase. That comes out to center ice and sent all the way down. 39 seconds remain in the lady advantage here. Bonner on it in the corner. Bonner up for Lipinski. Lipinski with it. Lipinski hard across. Right on the stick of Bartow. Good break out there. Bartow over the blue line. Bartow got Machi. Machi sending it off into the corner. Need less passengers and more pilots, ladies and gentlemen. As Lowe came over there. Back the other way it goes now. Stepping to the outside with speed now. Running over there was Munoz to get a chunk of returning and going now is Lowe. Trying to catch the Crusaders in a player change. Lowe serpentining at the blue line. Stepping to the outside. Bartow getting to the cooker. Here's Lowe now with the goal line. Behind the goal line. Got it in front. Bartow following up. Trying to pull the trigger. Couldn't do so. As running into there was Pinto. Here comes Johnson now letting the shot go. That goes behind the net. And the Crusaders get to it and send it all the way down. If it's wide of the net, it's going to be icing. So icing is the call. With 3:46 left to go here in the second stanza, 1-1 is your score. A fantastic affair here this evening between the Shoreline Sharks and the Worcester Crusaders. Worcester. They're from right over the line in Massachusetts. They got the Railers up there, the ECHL. Back to the blue line and then out to center. Montalbano tracks it down. Montalbano turning, eyes up, heads up. Montalbano up ahead. I think that was for Lowe, but Bartow gave it to Johnson. Johnson over the blue line, lets the shot go, bounces in front now. Nice play there by Lowe to track it down. Digging and mucking now is Allison Lowe in the corner. Eagles worked her over. That comes out dangerously in front. Leclerc on the backhand. That's not going to do it. Montalbano over to seal the wall. Nice play there by Kendall to keep the puck in. All along the boards now, letting the shot go. That just missed. 3:10 left to go. Crusaders coming out with it. Machi fresh off the bench. Thwarting that effort, Milne. On the puck there, trying to get it out. Followed up there by Eagles. Bouncing puck down low. Crusaders get to it. Tried to go back in front on the backhand. Milne turned on it there. Got it quickly to Machi. Machi lost the handle on it. Turning with it now. Pulling the trigger. Nice stop there by Sweeney. And there'll be no further play. 2:46 left to go here. Excuse me. In the second stanza. 1-1 is your score. Sharks and the Crusaders in a real good one here today. Zabrowski leans in, wins it cleanly back for Munoz. Munoz behind the net, hard around for Michelizzi. Michelizzi coming out now. Michelizzi got it up to Zabrowski. Machi gives chase. Here comes Munoz now. Munoz stepping to the outside. Munoz with it there. Munoz run into there by Barnes. Machi came over to help out. Munoz sending it up. Michelizzi chases it down now as Warren goes behind the net. Warren coming out the other end with it. Warren stepping to the inside with it with speed. Here comes Warren now. Warren right up the gut. Warren sends the shot in. Sweeney the save. The big rebound. Pushed just wide. As the Crusaders got to the rebound. Here come the Sharks now. Zabrowski up for Michelizzi. Michelizzi couldn't get around Johnston. Johnston kept it in. And now DeLuca down the right wing. Met there by Bonner. In the corner, DeLuca. A forearm shiver right to the back of Bonner. Play allowed to continue. The Crusaders got the puck back behind the net. Got it out in front dangerously. They let the shot go. Machi has got to it now. 1:45 to go. Machi tried to go. Cross-ice pass. That's knocked down by the Crusaders as DeLuca kept it in. That one slides to Sweeney. And she'll cover up, and there'll be no further play. Good pressure there by the Crusaders. And Sweeney wisely just covers it up. And wholesale changes by both organizations now. Montalbano, Mill, and Johnson, Lipinski. And Bartow report for duty. Ref drops the puck, and here's Barnes now. Barnes letting the shot go. Nice job by Lipinski to get out and block it. Good covering the point there by Lipinski. On it now, offsides. The call at the blue line with 1:29 left to go. It was a real nice play there by Alina to get out and block that shot off the faceoff. 1-1 is your score now. Leaning in to take the draw now was Dion. Cleanly won by Bartow. Montalbano tried to get it up to Johnson. Stood off the heel of a stick, but Johnson got a piece of it. As Petrie returns behind her own goal line. Coming out the other end, Lipinski waiting for it there, as is Milne. They get it away to center and all the way down. I think it's going to be on net, so it may not be icing. Let's see. Yes, Sweeney forced to play it. Left it there for Montalbano. And Sweeney went to cover it. Montalbano ends up with it on the stick here. So a minute left to go here. The Sharks having a little trouble coming out of their own zone. Lipinski came back to get it, though. Lipinski got it up ahead. Off the stick there of Bartow. Bartow tracks it down now. Bartow against Eagles. Bartow digging, mucking, trying to move the puck along. Johnson came over to dislodge it, and Bartow sends it all the way down. Sharks a little bit late on the change here. Crusaders coming away with it. Donovan. Sharks do get players on the ice. Bonner on the backhand swipes it back to center. Petrie tracks it down now with 28 seconds left to go. Cross-ice pass. Munoz intercepted that, sending it back in. Offsides is the call. With 24 seconds left to go here in the second stanza. We'll see where the faceoff's going to come. It's going to come at center ice. All right. I think the refs today have done a fantastic job here. Zabrowski leans in, wins the draw cleanly back for Bonner. Bonner with 20 seconds left, hard off the boards. DeLuca kicks it. Up ahead now. At the blue line, sending it in with 15 seconds left to go. Rolls to Sweeney. Sweeney leave it for Munoz. Munoz. Fanned on the first attempt. Bonner came over for puck support. Got it to Lowe. 6 seconds left to go now. Back to the blue line and out to center, and that's going to do it. As the second stanza comes to a close. The whistle sounds. Your score at the end of 2. The Crusaders won. The Sharks won. We'll be right back with the third period right here of this fantastic affair. Don't you dare go anywhere. I know you won't. Oh, my. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, the third and final chapter of this unwritten story about ready to be unveiled right before your very eyes and ears here on the Solu Broadcasting Network. As the Crusaders and the Sharks report to center ice. The score tied at 1. Nicholizzi, the goal scorer for the Sharks. Johnston, the goal scorer for the Crusaders. Goaltending has been outstanding. Here's Lowe now with a beautiful feed. Receives it. Tried to get it down to Bartow. Johnson in on the forecheck, but it's sent away. Montalbano chase it down now. Sweeney coming out to play it. Sweeney angles it off for Montalbano. Sweeney telling Montalbano, go the length with it. I'd like the assist. Montalbano saying, I'll do the best I can. Chopping at it. Couldn't get it out. Kept in at the blue line. Low. Got it out to center ice. But on it there is Warren. Warren sending the puck in. That one goes behind the net. Chasing it down now is Milne. Milne quickly behind the net. Milne all alone back there. Having trouble getting it out. On it now. Turning on it there is DeLuca. DeLuca at the dot. DeLuca pulls the trigger. That one off the leg of Montalbano. Behind the net it goes now. DeLuca looking for the short side. Had a lady cutting in from the blue line. Got it to her, but she was on her backhand. Turning, wheeling. Letting the shot go. DeLuca will give chase. Montalbano behind the net. Crusaders waiting there. Here's Johnson now. Johnson's got low wide. Johnson off the boards will send it down. There will be an icing there. So icing is the call. With 13:55 left to go. Not a bad icing, though. The Sharks were hemmed in there for a while. They had to get off the ice. You know me, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not against icing sometimes. Especially when you got Zabrowski winning faceoffs like she has been all day long. Zabrowski won it to Bonner. Bonner along for Machi. Machi out. Now here comes Zabrowski. Zabrowski down the left wing. Lipinski with her there. Zabrowski sending it in. 13:45 to go now. Zabrowski giving chase along the boards. Trying to pinch it in now. Down low. Lipinski read that like a fine piece of literature. Lipinski in the corner. Spill for her efforts. Bonner using the foot there to keep it in, but only momentarily as it comes away to Munoz at center ice. Munoz turning and going. Munoz down the right wing. Did the Sharks get back on sides in time? They did not. Lipinski was hauling, but couldn't get back on sides in time. And that's all right. There are also good offsides and bad offsides, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing wrong with that. It's just a whistle. Machi now leaning in with Zabrowski. Zabrowski taking the face off. The puck lie there for a moment. Now it comes back to Bonner. Bonner turning to a forehand. Bonner off the boards quickly now for Lipinski. Bonner follows it up. Tried to get it to Lipinski. Comes back to Munoz. Munoz at the blue line. Munoz chopping at it there. Dangerously, the Crusaders pick out the pass, letting the shot go. Sweeney got a chunk of that. On now Machi. Machi got it back to Bonner. Bonner on the backhand. Up for Machi. Kicked this head by Bonner to Zabrowski. Lipinski trying to get it out. Now Zabrowski does get it out to center. And all the way down it goes now. On it there is Pinto. Pinto turning. Trying to catch the Sharks in a change up for DeLuca. Johnson did a real nice job there. Made up ground there as the Sharks were in the midst of a player change. But DeLuca forced to send it in as Johnson put pressure on her. Low retrieves the pass now. Low over the blue line. Low up the right wing to herself. Here comes Bartow following up. Got Johnson wide. Bartow tried to slide it over to Johnson, who was wide open. That went off a foot as the Crusaders got back. Oh, Johnson was there lurking. Bartow saw her too. Here's Petrie. Petrie sliding it across. Low. Bartow reaching for it. Just out of her reach. And at the center ice it goes now. Knocked down for a moment. Crusaders with it offside at the blue line. And there'll be no further play. 12:07 left to go here. In the third and final stanza, you are watching the Solu Broadcasting Network. I am your host, Scotty Bonner. An absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be here with you today. As it's sent in by the Sharks. Down low it goes now. Bartow pinching in along the wall to keep it in. The Crusaders get it out to center. Out to center ice it goes now. Chipped ahead. A foot race ensues now. Samalis tracking it down. Milne up along the boards. Couldn't get it out. DeLuca kept it in. Down low it goes now. DeLuca calling for it. DeLuca got the puck. Low closed on her quickly. But DeLuca fought it off. A big stop there. Sweeney got the flipper on it. Back for Warren. Warren trying to get the puck in. Couldn't do so. On it now. All the Sharks. Zabrowski sends it away to center. As Johnson gives chase. Sent back in. That's going to be offsides. So offsides is the call. It was sent back in there by Johnston. The faceoff will come at center ice. Fresh legs out there for the Crusaders. Warren leaning in to take the draw with LeClaire. Is that Warren or is that Barnes? Oh, that might be Barnes. Oh, 19 Barnes, I apologize. Chipped ahead now. Walking in, letting the shot go. The Crusaders got an opportunity right off the faceoff. That's why you always want to have a lady at center ice on the faceoff. A delayed penalty coming up here. I assume it's on. I don't know. Everybody's touched it, so I have no idea. Roughing is the call, but who's it on? Well, I think it's on the Crusaders because the coach of the Crusaders doesn't seem happy. So LeClaire In the sin bin, 2 minutes for playing hockey too roughly with others. All right, so the third Sharks power play here with 11 minutes left to go here in the affair. See Elizabeth Barnes there leaning in to take the draw. I want to give a big shout out to Lisa and Emily tuned in to the game here today. Hope you're enjoying the affair. It's been a great one. Thank you for watching. At the blue line, Bonner kept it in. Lipinski, good puck support, sending it down low. On it now, Johnston, Lipinski did a nice job anticipating where that was going to go. Lipinski in the corner, digging, mucking, doing a homework. Zabrowski over to help out. Well, there's 2 Crusaders there. That means there's got to be a lot of Sharks open on the power play. Lipinski from the knees. Bonner got the shot away, deflected down low. And a nice stop there by DeCare. What a nice play by Lipinski. He was down on her knee and got the puck back to Bonner. Oh, a minute 05 left to go here in the power play. 10:43 left to go here in the affair. Face-off one. Tried to get it back to Munoz, but the Crusaders were there. Carrying the puck out, hounded by Bonner and sending it in. Cross corner there was Dion. Munoz gets to it first. Munoz behind the net. Munoz over for Bonner. Bonner up for Machi. Now to head to center it goes now. That's knocked down. Bonner picks it up. Bonner down the left wing. Bonner off the glass, and that's going to be icing. Icing on the power play. 39 seconds left to go on the power play. 10:17 left to go here in the affair. What's up, buddy? Behind the net it goes down. Milne on it there. Milne behind the net. Moving it hard around. Trying to get the puck out. Knocked down by DeLuca. DeLuca walking in. Pulling the trigger right off the butt end as Sweeney made the save. Another nice save there by Kira Sweeney. Low. Nice pass up for Johnson. Johnson, one lady to beat. Johnson kicking it. Oh, she had it for a moment. And she had Petrie turned around. On and now Milne. Low calling for it. Over for Montalbano. Montalbano up to Low. Low gains the red line. And sends it in. Low will give chase now. DeLuca in the corner coming around with it. DeLuca. That'll do it for the power play. The Sharks are 0 for 3 here on the lady advantage. Bartow in the corner. Tried to step around. Nice play there by number 40, Tessa Petrie. Kept in by Milne and sent behind the net. Low. Chasing it down there with under 10 minutes to go. 9:20 actually to go. In the affair. Sent ahead now. Montalbano couldn't get to it. She tracks it down at center. A lot of snow over there by the bench. Here in the third stanza. Here comes Johnson. Johnson cutting back against the grain, letting the shot go off the waffle. And picking it up there is Pinto. Pinto coming out with it. Pinto over the blue line. Lipinski swinging at her. Pinto goes by. Pinto letting the shot go. Can of corn there for the netminder Sweeney. And there'll be no further play. Just under 9 minutes left to go here in the affair. 1-1 is the score. Barnes leans in to take the draw. One by Zabrowski. Bonner behind the net. Moves it along for Machi. Machi trying to get the puck out. And they do get it away now. And here comes Lipinski giving chase. And on it turning there is Johnston. Johnston trying to go right up the gut. Nobody home. That's got to be an icing. No icing. What? How is that not an icing? That's a textbook icing. All right. Well, no icing. The rest have been fantastic today. So you know what? I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Although I disagree vehemently. No. I strenuously disagree. Oh, you strenuously disagree. Chance in front now. Sweeney making the save, getting the flipper on it. Back to the blue line now. Warren letting the shot go. Bonner down low. Bonner cross-check from behind. Draws the penalty there. I thought Bonner really sold it there. Looking like Thornton Mellon during the triple Lindy off of the piers of Atlantic City. I thought she was just touched. She went down and flailed around there. Mr. Official, did you see that? All right, the fourth power play of the afternoon for the Sharks with 8:14 left to go. So another opportunity here for the Sharks. Zabrowski won it cleanly and eluded Munoz at the blue line. Good face-off win there again by Zabrowski. Now up for Machi. Machi at the blue line. Machi over for Zabrowski. Zabrowski back for Machi. Machi tracks it down in the corner now. Munoz on it there. Munoz Went off the skate there, and away come the Crusaders now shorthanded. Warren trying to cut to the inside. That's sent in. Sweeney leaves it there for Bonner. Bonner picks up the puck now. Bonner fanned on the clearing attempt there. Walking off the boards now. The wraparound. Sweeney making the save. Sharks got to be more careful with the puck in their own zone. Here comes Munoz now. Munoz up ahead. That's knocked down by Warren. Taken away by Lipinski. Tracking it down now, Machi. We've got to be careful there. Yeah, that's going to be a hook. And there goes the power play for the Sharks. Well, they had 4 of them, so can't really complain. It's going to be a 4-on-4 now for 39 seconds. Hooking is going to be the call against Machi. Yep. Can't complain about that call. All right, so it's going to be 4-on-4 for 39 seconds, and then it'll be a power play for the Crusaders for 51 seconds. The Sharks 0 for 4 on the power play tonight. Face-off won by the Crusaders. Sent ahead now, a chance now for Johnson. Johnson off to the races, down the right wing. He's got Bartow coming. Johnson puts the brakes on. Johnson got it in front. Bartow reaching for it there was Petrie, but Bartow got to it. Bartow behind the net, tried to get it out to Johnson. It's poke checked away. Track down now, Montalbano at center ice. Montalbano at the blue line, sending it in. Behind the net now, Pinto. Chased down there by Bartow. Pinching in now was Milne. Milne couldn't keep it in. Johnson on the back check, got a chunk of it, sending it in offsides. Nice job there by John. Johnson's done a real nice job in the neutral zone all night tonight, closing off the real estate, making the Crusaders very nervous. He's not the type that sneaks up on you quietly. Johnson makes a lot of noise on the way over. She's got those big chopping strides. Behind the net now, DeLuca wins the puck. DeLuca walking out all alone. Montalbano got a stick on it at the last moment. Power play now for the Crusaders. As they get it down low, Milne got a chunk of it, but not enough to get it out. Comes out to the blue line. And then now Bartow gives chase. Bartow, hard up. Johnson ties a lady up. That one crawling towards the blue line. Came out. The ref says it's kept in. Kept in at the blue line. Milne along the boards there. Milne kicking it up ahead. Milne sent flying. DeLuca behind the net. Oh, the Crusaders have got numbers down low. This is not good for the Sharks here. They got to get it out. DeLuca turning. DeLuca with the puck. A delayed penalty coming up here. Well, I don't know about that. Well, that's going to do it for the Crusader power play. Milne was spilled behind the play. But, Sharks now with their 5th. Oh, it's on Milne. Oh, my goodness. That I cannot believe. All right. Well. All right. High sticking is the call. And wait, there's one. Oh, they both got. Okay. So no power play. Thank you. Good job by a lovely and talented Miss Michelle alerting me to that. All right. So I don't mind if you call penalties as long as it doesn't affect the lady power on the ice. And it didn't. Face off cleanly won there. Sent in on Sweeney, finding it through a crowd, and there'll be no further play. Good face-off win there by the Crusaders. 6 minutes left to go. Barnes leaning in to take the draw now against Bartow. Bartow won that one. Back behind the net it goes now. Crusaders on it there. Trying to come back the other way with it. Bonner met the lady there. Now they get to it behind the net. Bonner sent flying. Bonner back to her feet. Gathers her faculties, and Bartow comes away with it. Bartow up along the boards now with the puck. Bartow with it now. Up for Machi. Low, excuse me. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Putting the brakes on there was Warren. Warren sending it in on the backhand. Behind the net it goes now. Bonner will give chase behind the net. Bonner hounded there by a couple of Crusaders. Came out in front. And away comes Machi now. Machi back the other way. Machi sauces it across for Lowe. Lowe chips it to herself on the backhand. Bartow, good puck pursuit now with room. Lets it go. The shot, the rebound line there for Lowe. Eluded Lowe there for a moment. It's kept in by Bartow at the blue line. Bartow with it there. That's sent ahead. There's Montalbano now at the red line. Montalbano over the red line, stepping to the outside with it. Montalbano still with it. Tried to get it down low, but that's kicked aside there by Leclerc. Sabrowski did a nice job to intercept the pass. Under 5 minutes to go now. DeLuca, good edge work there. Near DeLuca, she's got jets. Down the wing, she comes down. DeLuca walking in. DeLuca pulled down by Munoz. The rebound. They score. The net did come off its moorings there. But I guess they're saying that it's going to. I think it's going to count. The young lady DeLuca crashed into the goalpost, but more importantly, hope she's okay. Pretty sure the goal's going to count, though. I hope DeLuca's all right. A beautiful rush there. She can really fly. Well, she looks okay. Wait for the official word as she got to the cooker, crashed into the cooker. She was tripped up by Munoz. There was a penalty coming. And then the net came off its moorings, and they buried the biscuit. But I saw the ref pointing to the net, so I don't know. We'll see what the official word is here. I want to make sure DeLuca's okay first. She's back on one knee, so that's a good sign. She took a hard spill into the net. She was flying. She really can skate. I hope that the young lady's all right. There she goes, back to her feet. That's what we like to see. Looked like one of her legs caught the goalpost, so that hurts, especially when you're flying at full speed. So let's see here. I think it's a goal. We'll see what the official word is. DeLuca not putting too much weight on the leg there. Hopefully she's all right. And it is a goal. They put it on the board. So the Crusaders have taken the lead here. I'm not even sure who banged in the rebound, to be honest with you. 2-1 is the score with just under 5 minutes left to go here. The net was off its protected moorings, but they're saying the Crusaders followed the play, and the Sharks are arguing the net was off its moorings. And I don't know what the ruling is on that, to be honest. If you're supposed to blow it dead, or the refs didn't, so I think they're saying the play was still in progress, but the net was way off. No. And then it was taken off by their player, but their player was tripped by our player, so I'm assuming that's what the thinking is by the officials. And well, the goal's going to count. Now with 4.5 minutes left to go here, Sharks are going to have to rally, find themselves another goal. Bonner up ahead, right on the stick of Johnson. Johnson's got low. Johnson checked from behind there and sent back in. Sent all the way down by Dion. Into the corner it goes now, Montalbano. Montalbano leaning in there against Donovan. In the corner now, trying to come away with it. Tough angle shot. That goes off the boards. Now Johnson gives chase. Johnson trying to get the puck out. Couldn't do so as it's kept in by the Crusaders. Pouring at it there was Bonner. Somehow, it's not a hand pass because it's in the defensive zone. Sent ahead now, Lowe giving chase. Crusaders on it there, Lowe. Got it back to Bartow at the blue line. Johnson did a nice job to slide over. Keep the puck in. Crusaders now trying to send it along. Lowe can't get her stick back. Bonner sealed off the wall there to keep the puck in. Well, that's a shark sandwich right there on Crusader bread. That's a club sandwich there. 3 pieces of bread. That sounds like a good idea. Here's Machi now. Machi with the puck now. Machi trying to carry it in. Sent back away to center now. Here's Eagles. Thwarted there by Johnson. Johnson with the puck now. Johnson trying to get the puck up. Sharks very short-handed on the bench now. I don't see Milne. I don't see Michelizzi. Now Montalbano. Montalbano on the backhand. Looks like they're missing 2 players right now. Machi sending it up along the boards now. Machi giving chase. So they're missing 1 forward and 1 defense leader. Coming off now, off the boards now. Here's Munoz. Munoz lost their footing. A little bit of trouble there. Here's Warren. Warren down the right wing. Warren protecting the puck. Quickly now, Crusaders on it in the corner. Got it in front. Montalbano tied up her Lady Eagles. Montalbano chases it. Got it out to center. Under 3 minutes left to go here. Sharks going to have to dig deep here as the bench has gotten shorter. The Crusaders, not their problem. Sending it up ahead now. On it there is Eagles. Eagles, cross corner dump in. Wide to the netminder Sweeney. Munoz will track it down. Munoz on the forehand. Hard around. Chance in front. Bouncing puck. Came to Munoz now. Trying to turn on it. Munoz. Paul Bunyan-esque light chop there. Sent to Lady Dion flying. Behind the net. Sharks trying to get it around. The next whistle, the Sharks may want to consider a timeout. They are certainly out of gas. There's Machi now. Machi down the right wing. Machi trying to get it up to Lipinski. Bodies collide there, and Machi sends it in, but offsides is the call. Or are we going to get a hooking call here? On the Sharks. Oh, boy. All right. Well, Lipinski in the sin bin for hooking. So That's going to certainly thwart the comeback efforts here of the Shoreline Sharks as they're going to be shorthanded with 2:05 left to go. They'll be shorthanded for 90 seconds of the 125 seconds left to go. Face off deep in the Shark zone. Bouncing puck. Bonner tied up Samalas. Bonner hard along the glass and got it out to center, and it rolls out to center now. Johnson giving chase. Johnson applying pressure. Johnson had a good game yesterday, followed it up with a good game today. Over the red line now. Trying to step to the inside. Bonner did a nice job thwarting that effort. Tracking it down now. Pinto. Pinto got it back to the blue line, letting the shot go. Sweeney got the flipper on that. And kicked it aside. Tracking it down now. Samalas. Samalas got it back to the blue line. A foot race ensues. Johnson hounding Johnston there. On it now, Warren. Warren carrying the puck back out. Warren hounded by Johnson. Savannah Johnson just does not get tired. Here comes Warren now. Warren got it out in front. Montalbano got a piece of it. And sent back right through the goal mouth with 1:18 to go now. And Sharks sending it out now. Here comes Johnson. Johnson running on fumes. Johnson all alone. Tugged that there. No call. As Johnson gets pulled down. Johnson completely out of gas, but still going. Over the blue line now. All the Crusaders, as they get it in, they'll send it in. Sweeney waffle to the side. Last minute to go now in the affair. Sharks shorthanded for another 15 seconds, though. They're down by one. Pinto intercepts it at center ice. Couldn't gain the blue line. That one sent in. Sweeney left it there for Gabriela Munoz. Munoz with the puck now. Munoz couldn't get it out. Petrie kept it in. Behind now, Montalbano giving chase. Montalbano behind her own net. 35 seconds left to go. They've got to pull the goaltender now. Up for Lowe. Lowe's got Lipinski up ahead. Got it up to Lipinski. Onside. Lipinski with the puck dying. Sweeney still in between the pipes, though. Now there's Milne. Milne is back. Well, she was in the box. That's who she was. Forgot about that. Did she get a 2 and 10? She was in the box for a long time, it seemed, right? I lost Anna. Sorry, Anna. It must have been a 2 and 10, and I missed it. Milne letting the shot go and gloved out of midair by the netminder, DeCare. So now the Sharks will pull their goaltender. I imagine the Sharks are going to call a timeout here. Let's see, are they going to? They have the goaltender pull, so they got the extra skater out there with 8 seconds left to go. Dabrowski leaning in to take the draw. Dabrowski wins it. Here comes Bartow now. Bartow light up the gun. Big save, the rebound! Covering it up there was the Karen. There'll be no further play. Oh, my goodness. A couple of dazzling stops there by the netminder, Lucy DeCare, as the Sharks won the draw. Bartow got the shot away. Machi got to the rebound. One more time will do it. 4 seconds left to go now. Can Zabrowski do it again? I'd like to see Lipinski move next to Machi. No point in Lipinski standing next to Bartow. There you go. No, all the way up. And the Crusaders win the draw. That's going to do it as they send it all the way down. And the Worcester Crusaders come into the North Third Ice Pavilion here tonight and come away with the 2 points, a big road win for the ladies in black and purple. Well, for my camera lady, producer, director, and bride, lovely and talented Miss Michelle, I've been your host, Scotty Bonner. You've been watching Shoreline Sharks hockey, a real good affair here, just like last night. And for tonight, the score is flipped. Tonight, your final, the Crusaders 2 and the Sharks 1. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever's left of it. Next week, it's going to be in the 50s, so we're looking forward to that. So thank you so much for tuning in. It's been an absolute blessing, honor, and privilege to be able to bring you this game. A real good affair. Good job by both of the ladies' organizations out there. I thought that was a great game. All right, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you all again soon. Good night, everybody.